Yeah, if you don't have money, you cannot stay in Manila. Yeah, if you don't have money, you can't stay in Manila. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I think we should all start clapping like this. What do you guys think? Anyways, welcome back to my channel once again. Welcome back. Okay, so yeah, my name is Happiness and Natoni Bombs, and on this beautiful channel I film on my faith in God, lifestyle and food. So yes, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so for today's video, as you can see from the title of our video, I'll be sharing with you all my first impressions about Manila. Yes, my first impressions about Manila, Philippines. And as some of you may know, I traveled to Manila March 28th. Yeah, March 28th or 29th. Yeah, that was when I traveled to Manila 2021. And in case you don't know, or in case you haven't seen my vlog on my stay in Manila, then please do make sure you check it out. All right, okay. So you guys, I went to Manila March 28th. Yes, and I stayed there for almost a month. I think 3 to 4 weeks, and that was because my flight kept extending or suspending or canceling my flights. Yeah. So I just wanted to share with you all my first impressions about Manila. Now this is it. It's not like I've not been to Manila before. I have. Okay. In fact, when I came to the Philippines, we had to stop by at Manila. Okay. So from Manila we came over to Iloilo City. So yes, I've been to Manila before, and also 2016 I attended a camp in Manila, a church camp meeting in Manila. So I've actually been to Manila, but I haven't stayed in Manila as far as stay for holiday or stay for the weekend or for a visit. I haven't actually really stayed in Manila or explored Manila until I went to Manila March. Yeah. So now you all, this is it. I'll always say that I don't like Manila. Manila doesn't like me. Yes. Reasons best known to me. Okay. So when I went to Manila, one of the things I was really looking out for was the traffic, and that's because I've heard a lot about the traffic in Manila. I heard that the traffic in Manila is something else. So, I was eager to, experience traffic life in Manila. In fact, I had a content for that, because I've heard so much about the traffic in Manila, so I really wanted to experience it. But when I went to Manila, there was no traffic. Like the traffic, I didn't really experience traffic though. I think that's because Manila was on a lockdown. Yes, they had this lockdown and all that. So I think that is the reason why I didn't really experience. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't really experience the traffic and all that. But anyways, I was looking forward to the traffic in Manila, but girl didn't experience it. So when I was in Manila, there was no traffic, and I'm like, okay. So another impression I had about Manila was that all the buildings in Manila are so big. Like the buildings are so big. Here in Iloilo City, I think I can count like maybe 20 buildings in Iloilo that I know that are big. In fact, I know that I should be comparing Iloilo and Manila. I know that because of course Manila is a way big city. But you guys, the buildings in Manila are so big. Like they're so big. So big. And also I noticed that Manila has so many malls, like so many shopping malls. I went to Mega Mall and I'm like, God, that mall is so big. I'm like, God, this is, because I was going to, when I went, before leaving for Manila for this visit, I went for, okay, the biggest mall I had in mind was Mall of Asia, because I've heard a lot about Mall of Asia. So I felt like Mall of Asia was like, the only big mall in what's it called in Manila. But you guys saying that there are malls like Ayala, that Ayala is one of the biggest malls, Mega Mall, and I'm like, yo, like the malls are so big, and they're not just so big, they are also very beautiful, like very beautiful. So I was so impressed seeing all that. And also Manila has so many condos, like so many condos, so many beautiful condos. Like these condos are so beautiful, different ones, with different names. In fact, where I stayed with my friend, okay, the apartment of my friend, The compound is so big, the houses are so beautiful. I kept saying that, God, I want to have something like this someday. I want to have something like this. I want to have something like this someday. And also, Manila has so many places that you can actually visit. Like, wait, but then me saying all this doesn't mean that I'm not in Manila person. No, I still do not like Manila. Okay, I'm just sharing with you all my first impressions about Manila. So yeah, I don't think I'm beginning to like Manila for anything. No, 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 no. Okay, so Manila has so many beautiful places that you can actually take videos and pictures. BGC, BGC was, I just got to know about BGC, I think a day before leaving. Yeah, I think a day before leaving, that's when I got to know about BGC. And also, there's something I noticed about Manila, that actually staying in Manila, that left me like, wow. I noticed that some of these, they are, drivers that, help you deliver food or help you get food and all that. They do like a transfer, Gcash transfer. You can, if you don't have your cash on hand, you can just, transfer the money to them via Gcash or whatever. And I'm like, actually seeing that actually made me like, wow. Because I'm like, what if the person tells you, okay, I'll transfer the money for you, and the person actually does that? I don't know if it's just me, Sha, but let's just keep that one aside anyways. But that act alone just made me thinking, like, really, like, so people can actually really trust other people that, okay, when they help you deliver something, they are certain that you would really transfer the money to them, something like that. I don't know, maybe because I have trust issues. But yeah, that's just by the way, because also I noticed that some drivers would wait for you to transfer the money to their Gcash right there before they go ahead with your errand. Okay, so but then there are some that they don't actually mind, they'll just go ahead and let you do the transfer. My point here is, how do they really trust these people that they will really do the transfer for them, like do the payment and all via their Gcash? Like, what if the person doesn't actually transfer the money? Okay, maybe their details are, yeah, probably their details are actually online, on the Grab app and all that. But yeah, that's by the way. And also something else I noticed, okay, you guys, something else I noticed about Manila is this. Manila is for people that have money. Yes, if you don't have money, you cannot stay in Manila. Really, like, transport fare are so expensive. Like, it is so expensive, and you don't even have much jeepneys like we do here in Iloilo. Yeah, so Manila is quite expensive. Houses are expensive. Food, except you're going to get your food from Jollibee, I think food are quite cheap. Depends on the restaurant you go to. But then transportation fare in Manila is really expensive, and then the houses also are way too expensive. Probably because most of the houses there are condos and all that. But it's really expensive. Like Manila. If you don't have money, you cannot stay in Manila. Yeah, if you don't have money, you can't stay in Manila. Because also I noticed that Manila is for people that have businesses or people that have work. Okay, so Manila is like a business place. If you want to do business, if you want to get work, just go to Manila. But saying that you want to stay there with your family is like, the expenses are so much. Unless or except you have the money to cater for your people, then you can stay. But if you're going there without no job, without nothing doing, then I don't know how you're going to cope. That's for me, Sha. That's why it's the first impression of something. Okay, lastly, traveling or going from one place to another in Manila is way too complicated. I mean, imagine traveling from, not even traveling, like you just want to go to this point. From that point, it feels like you're traveling from that point to, let's say, Pasig if you're in Iloilo. Like, it's just too far and all. Anyways, yeah, so those are some of my first impressions about Manila. Yeah, so if you've been to Manila before, please leave comment below on what you thought about Manila. Like, how did you feel? Do you like Manila? Does Manila like you? Okay, so just leave comments on what you think about Manila. All right, so these are my first impressions. Okay, no fighting or whatever. All right, so yeah, that's it. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I love you all, and God bless you.